Time to get going.
Hello, everyone.
Oh God.
No.
Hola.
Swear. Mm-hmm. All right. So, what happened last time?
Lilith got sold.
Yeah, he was pretty an asshole.
Yeah, how much did you have to pay for that cameo?
About Stone Cold
350.
Steve Austin's amount of beer.
Half a hero sandwich.
And a subscription to Vibes magazine.
But yeah. So we met up with Tickle.
Yeah, Lilith got sent off to what was it? It was somewhere in the diaspora.
Well, we're taking her
Oh,
somewhere.
we're sorry, we're taking her to somewhere in the diaspora.
No, not the diaspora.
You're
We're
taking her
going to
somewhere.
the diaspora, but
on the way to the
we're
diaspora. That's
dropping
right.
her off.
In semicircular route that you're going to the diaspora, this is happening.
Semicircular?
Yeah, like a semicircle.
No, I feel it, actually. We're going out of our way.
Hmm.
Isn't there already, like...
There's Arena Ultimax for Persona 4.
Persona 5 Strikers or something like that.
That's a Warriors spinoff.
Oh.
And Tactica is a Final Fantasy Tactics spinoff.
I swear, maybe I'm thinking of the JoJo fighting game, but I swear Persona already has a fighting game.
Yes. Persona 4. Yeah.
And technically Smash Brothers. But that's only Joker.
I mean, they all also have have rhythm games as well.
To be fair, I might be thinking of Smash Brothers.
Anyway, that is the thing. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, we're taking her to New Vegas.
And you said that we're going in a semicircle?
Yeah, in a semicircular route.
So could you say that we're going off on a tangent? Yeah, I went there. Math jokes. What's up?
Are we yap maxing?
I swear.
It was good. It was good.
But you nerd. Holy.
Well, I'll take that as a sign of things to come.
I'll co-sign that.
Okay.
He's mad. Caleb's like getting legit angry at the math jokes.
My fault. I think I actually thought Persona 5 Strikers was a fighting game. I think that's what got me.
Maybe it also sounds like it could be a soccer game as well.
It sounds like it could be an omelet.
Not to be confused with Persona 5 Scrabble, which is a very different game.
Yeah, it's just a lot of P-E-R-S-O-N's and A's.
Yeah.
The tangent is strong. Discord.
There's no threat of a frying pan today. That's why.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
She's gonna send us pictures of frying pans and slippers in our DMs.
Oh, now she definitely will.
so yeah, you guys are. I believe they said there was one stopover. Yeah, you had to do one stop. Yeah.
Walking
Mhm.
fast. Faces fast, but we're homebound.
Lilith is helping around the ship as what she can, as whatever duties you have assigned her.
We are diaspora bound, actually.
I mean, you're getting there.
Yeah,
Yep.
in the New Vegas Nebula. And we're stopping at New Vegas, but not old New Vegas.
You know, whoever said I hate it here.
Oh, would you rather be in New Vegas?
So Lilith is washing dishes.
Or New Jack City.
Was that a Hunter x Hunter reference?
Oh my
You
goodness.
bet your sweet ass.
Slipping in all the city names. Oh
boy.
yeah, Hunter x Hunter was weird. They never like actually made like a complete version of it ever. It always stopped. Yeah, whenever you
All I
decide
know,
to finish it.
people hated me when I say it, but it's not a fighting anime.
It really isn't, but
It's a training anime. My personal perspective.
there's a lot of training that goes on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's such a weird timing that came out. There wasn't much going on. And then that happened.
A volleyball match is one of the top 10 fights of the series.
Yeah, that volleyball match was intense. I loved it.
It's so good. I fucking love that show. It's so good.
Oh, we're moving right along. Yep, New Vegas, where it's not quite as run down as old Vegas, but not quite as new as New Vegas. So, it's the happy medium. But yeah, we're gonna travel around. Let me see. You know what? We'll do this first. Did I get your ship on this board? I should have had it somewhere. Hold on, I just gotta. Yep. Well, I mean, you gotta pass around asteroids sometimes. All right, there we go.
Yeah, that's like the very beginning of the game. That's why I just didn't ping you.
I just beat that like yesterday.
No,
It's a good game.
I'm going to be very, very anti-spoiler. It is the single most anti-spoiler game I've ever played. Oh, that it's a very anti-spoiler game.
It's all good. Mhm. Yep.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, the one thing I know about my end game was that nothing could stand in front of me for more than a turn. And I could do that various different ways. I just chose to do it in a very specific way.
I just wish
Oh,
that
it gets better.
I wish I hadn't seen the trailer when I went into the game.
All right. Well, this is one of those times that diplomacy is not an option.
The hell you say?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Let's
almost
go to
like
engineering phase.
it's almost like this happened last time too.
That's what you think.
Look, it has a purpose.
It sounds like a challenge.
Looks
All
like a knockoff A-Wing.
Wow, dude. That was kind of uncalled for, I'm not gonna lie.
I would never knock off an A-wing.
Oh, I just zoomed out. Is it the size of a space station? This is just fucking large.
Probably just a large class. Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Running to a gunner seat.
You're running there? I've been here.
They are going to do something in engineering phase.
You know what? I'll divert to engine.
May as well. Give us some extra speed.
Okay, they no, they didn't pass. I don't think 10 plus time and a half. Um, nope, they failed their engineering check. That is unfortunate.
Womp womp.
Oh well. All right. Well, let's go to piloting. Anytime.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, that's
You
that
just
gives it.
go. You can go. You can do it now. You can do it. It just has to be before a roll. Exactly.
Awesome. And I'm going to try to evade while I'm at it.
Okay. They rolled a 36.
Oh, could someone give me the specs on the new weapons?
So we got the heightened magic torpedo unit on our starboard side. Long range, speed 18, does 5d4s plus 5 damage.
Please go ahead and move first.
Attacks in a broad arc, so you can fire both on the forward and aft angles at a -2 penalty, and can function as a mystical weapon. And meaning, if you fail a roll, you can re-roll it once. Yes.
Okay, so the starboard side is, you said its range is 18. Okay.
And it being long range means it's 20 hexes that it can fire on without penalty.
And what is that called again?
Heightened magic torpedo unit.
Okay.
Okay, they're gonna put their
Yeah.
put their forward arc to you straight on.
That is like that, and the railgun are the only weapons that I've upgraded so far.
Alrighty then. Let's get to anything. No, we don't have any computers yet, so let's get to gunnery phase.
So basically, right now, to use the heightened magic torpedo unit, you would basically just change your modifier to a 1 instead of a 3.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Please. No, I don't think any of those hit you. Wow.
Nope. Or
Your regular AC.
Nope.
Wait, how much does that fail by? That'd be so that's 22, so that's 7, right? Does
I think
that give you a negative?
I think that gives us a -1 or something.
So I think
So
I think the 23 would hit you then.
well, yeah, it yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Excellent. Unfortunately, it was only that weapon that hit you. It's unfortunate. God, I wanted the other one too. When are you guys shooting?
We're being considerate and letting you get all your numbers out first.
13 damage to your front.
All right, so that's 57 on forward.
I can't believe I missed. Oh, well, that works. You could have. True.
Short range is 3 hexes? 5. Yeah, so it would have been in range too.
That's why they're there. They wanted to be in range of you.
That's kind of sweet, actually.
Okay, that one hit. Next one.
Very fun mix of dice there.
For some reason, it erased my attacks.
Huh.
I'm going to fix that, but in the meantime, I'm just going to slash roll. What are my bonuses here?
Hang on, let me check my.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I think I miss.
That misses. Okay, so 20 to their front.
Wait,
Got it.
wait. Reroll it.
Okay.
None. Oh, wait. Doesn't he take a negative?
He's already accounting for that with the computer. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I guess it was. Oh, hey, guys, also roll your paradoxes.
True. Do it now.
Okay.
Those aren't bad.
Pretty good.
Those are pretty
Even
good
better.
too. All right, we're back to engineering phase.
Yeah, please. Oh, yes, malware bites. I did copy something. Thank you.
They're gonna roll theirs.
What?
That succeeds, and they are going to gain back their shields. Probably gonna have to. Good, I have those right there. Fine.
Divert shield.
All right.
My
that's,
microphone wasn't connected until now for OBS.
Oh no!
Oh no! Wow, real
All right.
professional.
Well, that's shields are back to full now.
Yep. Well, last week we did an entire hour-long session of Metal Gear Rising, and then when we got done, I realized I didn't click record.
That is exciting.
Yep.
Oh no!
Yep, that sucked. So we've got to redo it tomorrow.
Oh, Metal Gear Rising, such a good game too. So bad at it.
I found a game earlier that looks very
Piloting.
similar to it, with a more anime-ish style.
Excuse me?
I guess I'll link it in Friday game.
Like, is. Did you say more anime than fucking Metal Gear Revengeance? Am I tripping?
In the sense that Raiden is replaced by a scantily clad girl, yes.
I mean, I think we can all get behind that.
Yeah.
But
If
Oh
you
my
know what I
god,
mean.
they even have that same enemy type. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, oh, okay. It's even got blade mode. As in the enemy in the preview is basically the Metal Gear Excelsis.
But did we get to learn about the rules of nature?
Mm.
And you said that modifier is still 0 or is it 1?
For that's
Go ahead
a
and
custom.
roll your piloting because they
That-
had rolled theirs.
That opens a prompt for the modifier.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And they
Which-
are going to
because it could
Where did
change
that? Okay.
every time you click it, depending on what else is happening.
Why is one of the enemies a Megazord?
Probably placeholder. The Steam page does say that the release date's going to be like 2027. So
Oh my god!
Well, there's a few games I'm waiting for on Steam.
Oh, it's on Kickstarter.
Oh, that makes me even more sus about that game.
Excuse me.
I'm waiting for a game called Big Cat, The Big Catch. It's basically you're like a bun boy with a fishing rod, and it's like a 3D platformer.
Yeah, I put in like $50 or $60 into a City of Heroes spiritual successor years ago, and it was supposed to come out in like 2011, and it still hasn't, or 2021, and it still hasn't. Something like that.
Wait,
I know.
Big Cat 3D platformer fishing pole.
The Big Catch.
Wait,
Yeah.
Bubsy?
No.
No,
You're.
no, Big the Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Rogi.
Oh, my goodness. Why do I roll really well on piloting?
I don't know.
It's like it's mildly annoying.
Eventually, I want to get this repo game, but I don't have anyone to play it with, so I'm just
Oh.
kind of like chilling.
I have passed the
Hey,
gift
Repo.
on to you, Ken.
Go ahead and move. It's always versus Anna for some reason. I don't know why. It just is.
What do you mean?
For
I always roll
piloting.
well versus you.
Oh, yeah. Because you hate me. I know.
That's got to be it. You're right. I hate
I
you
mean-
so
Yeah.
much.
I mean, there was that one week where you were rolling like nothing higher than a 5 for piloting.
Was that the week where Declan was
Yeah.
piloting?
No, that it wasn't Anna week that she was piloting.
Hmm.
It was just a very odd week where he was just not
I want to
rolling
use
well.
the front guns versus you. All right. I'm going to roll my gunnery checks while you figure out your order of operations.
I
Ooh,
said
there's
that.
a hit. No, that's not a
12.
roll. It's not a roll. That's a roll. That didn't hit. That's a possible critical. But we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, the 30 and the 32 definitely hit.
Yeah, I got you. They have to do damage to you technically, so that crit's probably not going to do much, to be honest.
I guess I'll encourage Declan. Sorry, Dudley, to use proper names. And for that one, I have to think.
Can I ask what you say to?
No, you can't.
Fair.
And that's a diplomacy 15, which I think I can't fail because my modifier is 14. So
Okay,
I could never fail a DC 14 diplomacy.
Nice.
So you get, I think you have +3 from the computers and +2 from my encourage now, Declan.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it'll prompt you, then just punch in 5.
Okay, so that's no problem. You take the laser net does 5d6. Does 20 more damage. And you got hit by a light EMP cannon. Which means I don't think anything happens because active shields are there. Okay, let me know if that burns through your shields. I don't think it does.
No,
Oh, certainly not.
not even close.
Okay.
You just started on that shield, so.
It's okay. All right, so the other attack doesn't do anything. Cool.
No.
You guys go ahead and shoot. I'm missing my best weapon, which is quite unfortunate.
How the? Okay, well, that's fun.
All right, cool. So
And-
that happens. So they take.
Would have been an ideal turn for a weapon or for a divert to weapons.
Oh, I think. I forget what it is. You can either do. I think you can either do Dex modifier or your base attack bonus. And since it's a mystical weapon, you can do your piloting ranks or mysticism ranks.
Mystical, I think, just does mysticism, not piloting.
Yeah, you can choose either one.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
all right, we're
but
back
if your
on
base attack
engineering
bonus,
phase.
if your base attack bonus is higher than your Dex modifier, you can use that instead. But since you're multi-class precog like me, it's probably not.
$16. They did not do anything engineering, which sucks for them.
I'm gonna taunt.
Oh,
I like how that
sounds
tweet you
good.
said. That tweet for that game says that there's a demo, but I looked and there's no demo.
Yeah.
I'm going to taunt their gunners. Um, 15 plus 1.5 times enemy starship tier is the DC.
Yep. Got it. Okay.
Does that succeed?
Let me see. 7 divided by that is failed
Okay.
on that one. Yeah, because of the 15 plus, yep, time and a half. Yep, fail.
All right,
Math.
cool. I can't use that again.
It's quite
Rip.
unfortunate. There's any
No, I see a demo for it on the Steam page. You might have to be
On
logged
what?
in.
I would think that I'm logged in because I'm using the client.
Oh, well, there's a demo on the Steam page on the website anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, that is okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do piloting again.
Mm-hmm.
I am rolling super high today.
Oh, I didn't know we were. My fault. I would have. I wanted to overpower.
Yeah,
Go
wait, we
ahead.
didn't have our engineering phase.
I think it was talked over when we were starting it. Sorry.
Did call for it. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
I think it was talked over, so he couldn't hear it. That's my bad.
I think that's a recalculation. I can't remember. Well, eat me.
That didn't quite work out for you.
No, it did not.
Go ahead and move, Anna. God, they used that for when they did it. Okay, cool. Wondering if you're going to move. Of course. You know, all they're going to do is literally do this again.
Where do we hit the gray?
Perfect. You're in perfect line for what I need. Fortunately, this is the best strategy they have right now. All right. I don't need that right now. We're good.
Oh, you
All
know what
right,
we
time for gunnery phase. So, first attack from them is a 31. That's going to hit. A 22. And a 24.
Did you evade this turn, Anna?
No, I didn't.
Oh, then all 3 of those hit.
Excellent. Good news, everyone. I might actually put damage on you. First is the
We're
net.
all going to die.
That is 15 from the net. Then they have a plasma cannon that I need to roll real quick. Does 43.
Wow.
Yep.
Just an ordinary gas cloud. But watch out, because that's no ordinary gas cloud.
All right.
5d12.
5d12.
Wow. Okay, so that
It's a
shield's
plasma
gone.
cannon.
And
Did I wipe the shield out?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now the last attack doesn't actually damage you. However,
So we don't take hull damage from that, or
oh no, you do. You take hull damage from
whatever's
the
left
cannon.
over after the shield.
well, right? That's I was just clarifying from what he
Oh
had
no, the
said.
third weapon doesn't actually do hull damage.
Right, I'm aware of that.
However, it is an EMP gun.
Mm. So what does that do?
A weapon with this special emits a beam of electromagnetic energy that not deals ships or shields. So if your shield's up, it doesn't matter. But it plays havoc on the electrical system. On a hit, an EMP weapon scrambles one of the target's systems, determined randomly. Adds the glitched condition. Now I gotta remember what that is. Quick. Where is conditions on this? Glitch. -2 penalty. Very simple. Now we need to determine this randomly, so I'm just going to do a D100 for your systems.
Mm-hmm.
So. So a 5 is life support.
Oh, that's fun.
Applies to all captain actions.
Oh. Well, that's like the least important one, actually.
And it is... I think it does a D4 of rounds, so let me double check. It's a glitching system for a D4 of rounds. Okay, easy enough. 1d4. 1 round. Wow, that's fantastic.
So is that this round or next round?
It'd be the
This-
upcoming one.
This
Okay.
coming round, yeah. I mean, given that there's like 3 of us that are really good with mechanics, one of us probably just throws a wrench at it and it just fixes it.
It's not even worth fixing if it's only lasting a round. Not that we know that.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like, oh, it's on the fritz. Kick. Fixed.
All right, but it's your attack time.
Yikes.
Wow. That's no good.
And that's such a waste on the dice.
The damage is really nice. Oh no. Yeah, and you have a really good shot at hitting them, so not like it's impossible.
And your bonus is 3 this turn, Declan.
Okay, thank you.
Let's find out what happened. Oh, that hits. Since they did not get their thing, they take damage to the hull. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. But yeah, some of these big ships have a large weaponry. So, like I said, I'm gonna start using bigger weapons soon. Because you guys have been having it pretty easy on the shields.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time to change that a little. So, and they have been only using their forward arc on you, if you hadn't noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed.
Very good.
Overpower.
They're going to
I'm
do
actually doing orders. So I'm giving up a resolve point.
Okay.
Let me just do that on my page before I forget. And I will roll.
They've got that much back. Got it.
It's engineering that he's doing, so I have to roll engineering.
Mm-hmm.
And the DC is 15 plus 1.5 times Starship tier.
That would do.
So you actually get 2 actions this round, Alex. You can't do the same action twice, though.
It was like
So, but you can do a divert and an overpower.
Yeah, so that's so we could effectively recover 26 shields.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you guys can recover a lot of shields.
That's why
Well,
I
it's
did
that
it.
based-
does technically work. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean-
divert and overpower are different actions.
I mean,
They are.
or we could balance shields, which would put more points on, or which would spread out the points that we currently have.
Mm-hmm. It depends
And-
on where you want to keep
Oh.
pointing the ship, really.
Oh, I had a -2 for that. Does that affect the result?
It does actually.
Yeah.
I think that does.
Unfortunately, I
Chop
think
it
it
down.
does. I think it makes it fail. Yeah.
Whoa, the EMP worked.
Ah!
You didn't use one
It's
of your
12.
things.
Yeah.
Nope.
You had your points. You could have
I
used
mean, I
it.
could, but I think
Oh
we're.
wait, no, you rolled a 19. Then no, never mind. It would have made a difference.
I can still use. I have a thing that lets me use up a paradox to add a +2. Is it too late to do
You
that?
could. No, I mean, just when do you have to use it usually?
It just says after the roll, the result of the roll is shown.
Oh yeah, then you could.
Um,
All right, cancel out the 2, -2 if you wanted to.
Yep, there it is. If you want to read it.
If you give up a roll bonus, gives plus use paradox. I mean, yeah, sure.
The only thing is that it uses a reaction, and I don't know how reactions work in Starship Combat.
Recount.
There we go. We'll say it's good for now.
Mm-hmm.
No reason to hold it up and figure it out. We can
Right.
figure that out later. Plus, you could only use that once anyway.
Yeah,
So,
until we rest. So
yeah, but you're not going to get a rest if you're in the middle of Starship combat.
right. Yeah.
Not for 10 minutes anyway.
Okay. So what actions are you doing?
You said overpower, and then I guess the question becomes: do we want to do a second divert, or do we want to do balance or shield balance?
Leap shield balance is a science officer action.
Is it?
Yes.
Never mind then.
Okay, then fuck it. Shields.
So
Nice.
So we get
All
26
right.
back.
26 on starboard. Everything else is fine.
All right, they're going to roll their piloting while you're calculating all your stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 additional speed, and all
Anna, you're up.
of our gun 1s become 2s for damage. Gonna suggest that we try to avoid their front side as much as we can, so I guess wrap a tight curve around them to kind of get on their backside.
You could also try to move really far away.
To do that under 1 too, where I go under them. I can't remember what it's called.
Flyby.
Oh, drive-by? Flyby, yeah.
Yeah, the flyby.
Yeah, you could do that.
Maybe.
Flyby is 15 plus 1.5 times enemies tier.
Okay, 15, 1.5 enemies tier. That fails. So they get an attack of opportunity, if I remember correctly.
Movement provokes is what it says.
Okay, well, they can't use that weapon because you'd be technically flying, you know. What weapon were you going to attack with? Because it makes a difference on their shield hitting.
On a fail, gunnery phase is performed as normal.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah.
You're good.
On a fail, you don't get the attack and the movement provokes. So
They have that much turn. Okay, so it'd be like, actually, their best move is to kind of just give you a broadside, really, at this point.
How the hell did they turn like that?
Well, they don't have that much turn to begin with, okay?
I was gonna say because they were pointed that way. So my question was, if they were over there and they were pointed that way, I was gonna be very confused on how they ended up like that.
Rear thrusters.
I've always thought that, like, spaceships would have rear and front thrusters at one point.
I mean, some spaceships do that they're called retro thrusters for a reason.
Yeah, ionic propulsion.
Because the way I always envisioned space travel actually working is just a bunch of boxes with thrusters on like every side, so you can just like maneuver.
That is actually probably how actual spaceship travel will wind up working. When
Because
you look at
there's no friction, so the
well,
aerodynamics
no.
don't come in.
There is friction, which is why that's allowed to work. That's why ionic beam propulsion works.
Ah,
Because you actually generate the slightest bit of friction, and each particle in the ionic beam winds up forming a little bit of a physical collision down the chain until it winds up hitting back to the source, being the spaceship, allowing the spaceship to move in that direction. The direction opposite the way that the ion beam is fired.
all right.
It's really cool.
There's a game that does that called Heavenly Bodies. It's a physics game. It's set in space. Like, and it has you do EVA and has you take a little pod ship out as well.
Okay, they have to take a negative to this attack, but unfortunately, they're gonna do 1 and 2 attacks.
That's not the heavenly bodies I have on my Steam.
Nope, that didn't work.
nope, neither of those hit.
Unfortunate. They kind of had to adjust because their turn radius wasn't as good.
Both of our attacks are +3.
Indeed. That's a little bit better. Oh, and that's a 25 then instead.
Okay. No problem.
The only problem is that we're hitting shields again.
And because of the overpower, 1s become 2s.
Yes.
For damage rolls.
Counted it. So we're good. Next one.
Why is it not thing?
Could be lag on D20.
I'll give it a second and then I'll try again.
Yeah, sometimes it takes like good 15 seconds for attacks of mine to go through.
You said I'm at 3, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, retry.
There it is. Unfortunate.
But you get to do it again.
All right,
Oh,
quantum.
that's right.
That's really powerful.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, and yes.
Okay, second attack misses.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, no, wait. Is it TL?
It is
Yes.
TL. It's tracking. Yep.
Okay, then it hits.
Hey,
I was jokingly saying nah, but I'm so glad I did.
Your Honor, I'd like to make an objection. What's the objection? Nuh-uh.
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh.
Sustained.
Your Honor, no you.
Your Honor, I'd like to activate my trap card, Uno Reverse.
Your Honor, no takesies backsies.
Yeah. Triple stabsies, no erases, Your Honor.
Your Honor, League of Legends.
The defense would like to object in a I'm rubber, you're glue scenario.
The jury just erupts in applause.
One of the jurors just stands up and just says Steve Jobs. Like out of nowhere. Everyone else claps.
I got off work for this.
I'm getting paid minimum wage for this.
That reminds me of a time my mom got called for jury duty, and she actually got dismissed because my dad's a preacher.
Nice.
So she didn't have to serve jury duty because of that.
You know what? That's cool.
However, that was relevant to the case that she was having to do.
My father gave me advice one time. If I got called for jury duty, take the Limbaugh letter with you. You'll never get picked.
I get the feeling that maybe they were doing a trial for Rasputin for your mother there, Spar.
I got called once.
God dang it, now I have that stuck in my head.
Engineering phase.
I got called once, but I had already moved out of that city and just not updated my address yet.
Yeah, I
Damn
had
it.
that. I
keep
had that one
missing
happen.
that.
I got sent a summons to my to a previous address of mine.
I will do the same thing that I did last time.
I
'Cause-
guess I will as well.
Because our shields are still not completely full, so I'll do.
No, I don't think you can do orders again because you have to rest.
I can do orders as many times as I have resolve points. The only thing I can't do multiple times is the adding the +2 with my.
You're correct. You're
Precog,
correct
yeah.
indeed.
So, however, no, that actually wouldn't be enough, would it? Because the 19 I rolled barely cleared. I think an 18 would actually match it.
Well,
Makes breaks.
Well, we're also not glitching anymore, so.
Yeah, well, that was not counting the glitch, actually. Sure, yeah, you know what? I'll use up my 18 for that. I'll use up my 18 paradox.
Okay.
So that's a 27, which I believe matches.
Indeed, it does.
So Lucian gets 2 actions again this round.
That's the overpower. This is the divert.
I think they both work.
Yes, so another 26 should put us
Up
at
to
52.
You guys have one hell of a PCU. You upgraded that, didn't you?
No, that's the thing we started with.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you bought like a huge PCU.
Because we didn't know what we would need.
I mean, it's only 13 points for recovering at a time with that thing.
Yeah, they're recovering like 10, so it's not much of a difference.
Yeah.
Which is pretty balanced, so you can't drag it on too far. If you get low shields, you're kind of fucked.
And the reason we're regenerating so much is because he can do it twice per round if I use orders.
All right, so we're gonna roll for piloting. Oh, that's
speed is 14 again this round.
Hey, I'm going to evade or try.
See if you can do whatever you can to stay behind them so they can't use their forward gun.
Go ahead and move your ship.
Is that's pass, you said?
Yeah, for the evade.
Huh, okay.
10 plus time and a half.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Evade's easy
Right.
to do.
Right, I forgot because there's so many things that have been errated and all
Mhm.
that.
I have been using the eroded
Yeah.
Right.
version the entire time. So
Sorry, I had to zoom in. I couldn't see the squares.
it's a little difficult.
Yeah, right over here where this burst of light is.
Sorry, yeah.
It's kind of rough. I
Hey,
I
okay.
do really like that the big hexes that are on the map itself, like the map image, are way
Yeah.
visible right there because it makes it look like it's actually there in space.
You know what? It is what it is.
I mean, I greatly prefer this map with just that one, so like that one flare, as opposed to the other map.
Sorry, just gonna answer somebody about 14 real quick.
Mhm.
I've been called for jury duty twice. The first time was at an old address. The second time I had to call a number at a certain time, and it was like, all right, if your last name letters are between this and this, stand by. We will you will be called, or you need to do something or whatever. Or if it's between this and this, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I landed
I
in the
had
don't.
to do that too.
I landed in the don't worry about it section.
That's
I didn't.
that's
Oh no!
that's
I
very
had to sit
arbitrary.
there and wait for them to call a number.
It was
Mm,
like A through M, yeah, it's like yeah, standby.
that's very random and arbitrary, but okay.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't question it. I just like, oh, don't worry, cool, got it.
All
I,
right.
I can do that.
Let me go ahead and start rolling their attacks. They only get 2 of them at this.
Oof.
Unfortunately, they cannot. They need to pick a lane and stick in it, but they're not doing too hot.
Well, they're trying to stick to the lane. They just can't turn into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have average maneuverability, so they
Yes,
can't just turn on a dime.
which is why I'm super glad now that I got us to perfect maneuverability.
Yes.
It's okay. All I have to do is get you lined up with the front cannon and pray it works.
Good luck with that
but
now.
we're never allowing that to happen at this point.
You know, I might have to do something about that. Not like super weird about any or anything, but I'll figure something out.
Well, you got a
They
choice, and that is a 20 instead.
Yes.
and 20. Okay. Unfortunately, they couldn't really maneuver too far. And the next one.
The thing is though, with them moving around, we're hitting different parts of their ship, different parts of their shield.
Well, I think we're still hitting their starboard side right now. Like, so the first, like, 3 or 4 rounds was just on the forward shield.
Mm-hmm. I think one time we hit them in the back though.
No, because they had turned by that point, so we were
Oh,
firing on starboard.
okay. Still +3, Declan.
Okay.
And that also becomes a 20.
Yes, that also becomes 20.
Okay, perfect. All right. Next phase, engineering.
No more phases, it explodes.
Oh, thank God. They get some shields back finally.
Oh, all right. Well, we don't need the double this time.
Now I'll just do encourage Karina. which automatically succeeds.
Captain, we wish to scan.
Feel free, Mr. Heisner.
All right, so they did their engineer phase. We'll go to piloting because that's when scanning happens. They rolled a 24 this time. Prime time to beat them.
I'm gonna try to evade again. I swear to God, if you
So-
said that and now I roll a 23, I'm gonna be so angry at you.
Well, you.
Well, you rolled a
Well,
24.
wait.
Is that
Wait.
Is that with or without my +2?
That's without.
Okay, so you have a 26.
Rigged, dude. There's no way.
It's more rigged than the NBA draft.
See, I have nothing to say.
No notes. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Okay, so, wait, so you actually won this time, right?
Yes.
I did, but only because he helped.
Well, I
your
think-
tie would have gone to you anyway.
I think on a tie it goes to the player anyway. Yeah, in this case.
True, but that's still barely.
I mean, you're not. I mean, they have a good pilot this time. First of all,
Yeah, looking at their bonus, yes,
they have a really good pilot.
they have a better pilot than Karina.
Well, look, some people are very specialized.
So scan is 5 plus 1.5 targets starship,
10
And-
plus starship tier.
unless it's eroded. Yeah.
If it's 10 plus, then we've beaten it by 10.
1 second. Plus defensive countermeasures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, it's the target starship tier, not ours.
Right. Yeah. So. Oh.
Okay, 2 questions.
Definitely defenses, I would say. And
Okay, so defenses.
And
Okay, so they have 21 AC. Target lock is 19. Let's see. Current hull points is 80.
out of how many total?
It just says current. I don't give you total.
Oh, my page says
Oh no, wait,
total and current.
total. Yep, you're right. Total is 170. I missed
Okay.
the word.
Yikes.
Well, yeah, you hit it a bunch.
That's a lot more hull points than our ship has. It's
at
also a
least-
much
Yeah.
larger ship.
What do you want? It's a big ship. It's also an enemy. So
Yeah.
Do we also get shields from that, or
Yeah, total
You
and
do?
current shields for each quadrant.
oh, total and current. Oh, okay. Front is totals are 30, 25, 25, 20. And the current totals are 10, 10, 25, 20.
Okay. And their core PCU, which doesn't really matter.
Core PCU is 200.
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, we actually we could have figured that out based on what he'd said earlier.
Well, that's not information that we could have in character until then. But
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
Time and second question while I make their move.
Either basic info or weapons, I would say. Whichever
So
you
they-
think, Alex.
Stop. Bop.
I feel weapons is probably smarter, but something in my cross is telling me basic information.
You get the info on one weapon,
At least said basic info.
starting with the most PCU. So the highest level weapon they have, you'd get.
I think we actually said that we can choose which one.
I think so.
I think
yeah.
we might have said that previously, but
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just reading the book. I don't care if you guys want
yeah,
to just
yeah,
ask for one.
yeah. Go
in
for basic
particular.
info basic information because that's what Alex said.
Okay. Basic info. All right.
I mean, we kind of know the weapons, I think, at this point.
Yeah, those I don't think are super important. None of the information is really important beyond defenses at this point.
See, basic computer, media range sensors, crew quarters, MK5 armor, MK4 defenses, cargo hold, escape pods, life science lab, medical bay.
Okay.
Crew about 20, 6 to 20.
Living crew complement, ship classification, size, speed, and maneuverability.
Large destroyer, speed 6, maneuverability average.
Okay. Any logos or marking that would denote who they're with, or are they just
They
random
appear to
marauders?
be they appear to be independent of any major organization.
Okay. It's a dangerous game out here to be
Ah,
independent.
the nameless pirates.
Who says they're pirates?
Well, they're not affiliated with anybody,
That's
Sell
true.
swords.
and they just up and randomly attacked us out in space. So it's either pirates or bandits.
Mhm.
And really, what's the difference besides where you find them?
All right. They made their move. Go ahead and make yours.
Uh, yeah, that's a tough spot to be in.
They're going to take a turn to reposition.
We can move 14, so
No, we can move 12.
did he? Oh, right, because you did. Okay, excuse me.
Go get them. They position themselves to take out some of your attacking where they're weak right now.
Yeah, they did put their starboard side away from us.
They did.
Yeah, that's what's.
Front.
And we can't get around to it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, sometimes they don't have to chase.
I was gonna say, I'd say maybe try to get as aftward as we can with our starboard pointed towards them.
So, somewhere up here, starboard pointed towards them. Somewhere in that area.
Okay, starboard's left or right? I'm not
Star-
good with the directionals.
Starboard is right, so that's that side of our ship.
Basically,
Okay,
the
so
direction.
literally just back up.
Yeah, just
Yeah, basically.
backing up, backing up,
You're
backing up.
good. You're good. You're good.
Me.
Oh no.
12, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Jeez. Interesting. All right. Gunnery phase. Okay. You guys go ahead. They're not shooting.
Oh, they can't hit us from there, or they could try, but they would take bad penalties.
It's not worth for them. Okay.
Don't fire. It's a waste of money.
That's our shields gone.
Indeed.
So 3 this time.
Mm-hmm.
This is always. Oh, well, that would help if Discord notifications didn't pop up over my desire to.
Wait.
Can't talk. Blowing up space people.
Yeah. Pretty sure. I'm
It's
gonna have to
against-
look up. I'm gonna have to look up the ending I didn't get in Expedition Clarisphere.
Or just
Um,
play it again.
No,
So we
Why
we
not?
beat.
because never mind. I'll talk about it once I get this sorted.
Oh no, we only just barely hit them this round.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a tracking weapon, so that hits.
I am so overpowered that if I went to New Game Plus, the game is a joke.
I did.
That's fair. I did hear about that.
I think I did 5 New Game Plus runs of Persona 5 Royal.
I did one, and then I got annoyed, and I just didn't want to do more.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Did we get hit?
No.
No, they
Or
didn't.
are we hurt?
the-
Are we hurt?
A little
Is
bit.
the question.
They're gonna
Yeah,
roll
we're-
their engineering phase.
We're
Yeah.
We're 18 below shield cap.
Mhm.
Declan knows
Oh, okay.
the level at which I'm not even
Yes.
fully maxed out. By the way, I have like 9 levels I can still get on people,
That was a normal divert.
and I haven't even built out like 2 of the other party members. But I could literally go in and just basically raffle stomp the entire game, including bosses. They wouldn't attack me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
It's just stupid broken at that point. Declan has done it. He knows.
Yep.
It's basically all you're doing is speed running the next playthrough.
I saw like weeks ago before Declan even gifted me the game, I saw a build of someone who did explosion. Whereas as soon as the fight starts, the party member explodes, and when they die, it deals tons of damage to the enemy. So
Oh,
they just
Yeah, it can happen.
instantly explode and kill all the enemies.
Yeah, there's an
auto
auto
death and
death.
auto
Yeah.
death, burn on death.
Hmm.
Yep.
Which is hilarious.
It's just mega mean.
I want to play more, but I don't have time.
When you
So
do,
we-
you'll enjoy it.
So we succeeded that divert, correct?
Yes, by one.
Yeah.
Piloting.
Shields.
Oh my
65.
God.
Nope, 65.
I think you can beat that.
I think we could beat that.
Stop saying things like that.
Why?
Because of that.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Nice of a
Oh.
bot.
I rolled a goddamn 3.
They were the one.
And they still won.
I know, because their captain is personally taking over piloting.
Can we
And
get a Happy Gilmore mulligan?
no. You get to move first, though.
I'm not even going to take a full movement. I'm just going there.
Okay. What do they want to do? Can they... Yes, they can. They can finally get in range of this.
I'm in danger.
They can finally point their main weapon at you again. Alright, here we go. Gunnery phase. Time for me to see if my weapon's hit. No. Yes.
Ah, shit.
No.
No.
Cool. The important one hit, though. I've been very consistent with which weapons are rolling first. I'm going down the list. So, yeah. So this happens. 26 damage.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be worse than that.
Could have been.
44,
39.
39. Yes.
Wow, those threes bodied that roll.
There was more threes than anything else.
Yeah.
It was a below average roll in total.
That's the only reason I don't like big dice is because it's a little harder to roll consistent.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I went with the weapons that I went with.
Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of people consider 2d6 to be better than 1d12.
Yeah, 2d6 can be more consistent.
Well, yeah, you're hitting at least a minimum of 2 with that at worst, and the other option is a 1 at worst.
Mm-hmm.
That and the averages balance out to be more.
Well, yeah, and on average, you're more likely to roll a 7 on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that hits. That puts down their shields.
Gonna say, like, at this point, we don't know specifically what their some of their points are at.
I've been adjusting them based on things.
Well, right, but
You're
we
doing.
only know them from the one round, and we
Yep,
can only
you do. And now it's the other gun time.
Yeah, sorry.
You're fine. Take your time. These fights take a minute, so
I will take my time. No, I'm just thinking of like the sloth from Zootopia.
aren't they making a second one?
Yes.
roll
Yes.
again.
I am rolling again. Yeah, I immediately was hovering over the button when
That hit?
Hey, you did it.
There was no overcharge, I don't think, right?
That's very unfortunate, but no, we did not. No, we did not do that.
There was no overpower, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Engineering.
That would have been a really good round for an overpower. But, you know.
Oh my god, their engineering sucks. As much as their piloting is killing it.
Was not anticipating us to get back close to them.
It's not them. It's not you that has anticipated this.
Fair. Actually, yeah.
They want to hit you with their best opportunities.
You're approaching me?
Ugh, their engineering.
Their laser
sucks.
is.
Their engineering was terrible. No.
I'll do it. No,
Really,
yeah, I'll overpower
that really sucks. Actually, that should have been 5 more because I think you only re-roll the
Recal.
attack roll.
Oh yeah, that is true.
That's fine. I got it.
I think that passes the overpower on the recalculation.
Overpower.
I think it passed last or one other time at a 28. I think.
Yes, it does pass. I think just barely. Yeah, it's 15 plus 12.
Yep. That's barely.
All
right,
so
we'll go to piloting while you balance out everything.
52 for starboard.
Man, I'm rolling really high on the dice for piloting checks. It doesn't really matter what my bonus would be.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does because you're kind of outpacing us with it.
Oh, that's because they have one good pilot.
I'll do encourage. Are you doing flyby again
Yeah.
to get behind
There
them?
are certain classes
Yep.
that can get really good really quickly if you spec right.
That looks kind of successful. For me, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a successful flyby.
That does indeed. All right.
I
Oh
don't
my
even have to
goodness.
move.
Well, turn us at least.
I shouldn't have to. Fly by you attack when you go under them.
Well, I guess it depends on who we're shooting at, or
Um,
who we're shooting with.
yeah, if we fly by
True.
with the heightened magic thingy, then we don't need to turn.
I turned.
Okay, their move. Shoot.
So launch the heightened magic torpedo unit.
Well, that specifically still takes place during gunnery phase,
Oh, okay, never mind then.
so
Yeah,
he still gets his move first. Just so it's all grouped together at the same time.
Okay, there we go. All right, they'll take a minus that. They're gonna try to hit you with a 26. Wow, that hits. Not that it's gonna
So-
matter much.
So what arc does that fire on? Or do we get to choose?
You choose.
You can pick.
It can be any weapon.
Yeah,
They did
we
8 damage.
choose one arc of your ship to fire at a chosen arc of the enemy ship at close range.
Okay then.
Which one?
What would be the best one? Honestly, probably their aft might be, or aft or starboard.
Starboard is what we've been hitting most of the time, I think.
Right. We just don't know what energy levels each of them are at.
Yeah.
We know they're both, or theoretically they're both weakened. Fort is untouched.
Yeah.
That's why they pointed in that direction.
So wait, is that 8 the damage that we took, or
Yep.
all right? So that's 44 on starboard.
Oh, right, because he did an overpower.
Nice. All right, so go ahead and shoot, and then tell me which weapon, and then which is the one going on the arc and the flyby.
I would say we should use the torpedo on the starboard side,
Mm-hmm.
just because that's what I'll be firing on starboard.
Okay.
So your normal shot, Declan.
Basically.
Yep. Sorry. I
No, don't worry about it.
You're good.
had to readjust here.
Mm-hmm.
That's still on a +3.
Yep. No, this time I actually have the screen pulled up.
Ooh.
I think I hit it.
That becomes a
did.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice.
And that becomes a 24.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you hit that arc yet.
Starboard?
No, they're facing this direction.
Yeah, and
Okay,
that's their starboard side that we're on.
So the question is, are we basing it on the image or the token?
Yeah, they're
That's front.
yeah, and we're on their starboard side.
So
Yeah, we're Kanon, we're literally on their starboard side.
So we're on the starboard side of the token, but the aft side of the image. Is the question, because the image is not lined up.
I've been using the token, so don't worry.
Yeah, we're on the starboard side then.
Because the ship is facing this way. Is the
Yep,
image is
you're right.
facing that way?
Well, that's still starboard side that we're on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it still would be the starboard side because the thing for that would be like over here.
All right. That solves that problem.
Hey! I saw their fuel cells and I took my shot.
Well, they got some. Like I said, they have escape pods, so they'll be using them. All right. Moving on to New Vegas now. So, you guys make your way over there. And let me just get this page pulled up for later. I'm gonna need it. That's the page. Cool. So you guys make your way to New Vegas. And Tickle said you'd be getting a message after you land. So just to hang tight, until something happens, until you get a message. Eventually you'll get one. And then you're supposed to go and exchange the kid for money. As agreed upon.
Who wants to go to trade a child for money?
I do.
Of course Dudley does.
We appreciate your enthusiasm.
The captain, so I'll be going.
Yeah, I'll tag along with the captain.
Okay. So
Mr. Dolphin,
Yeah.
take care of the ship.
Oh, we you son of a bitch. All right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling it right off for profits.
oh my god, I hate you. I hate you all quoting that.
I'm sorry. I saw the moment. Sure thing,
So-
Captain. I'll watch over.
Yeah, so you guys
Now shall go.
Lilith says goodbye to everybody, and then she takes her like knapsack full of things that she has.
I'll shake her hand to give her a little salute.
Hey, Lilith, you should go up to Karina and say, Scarecrow, I'm gonna miss you most of all.
She's like, but I don't think that's true.
Okay, fair enough.
You're gonna miss her third lease.
I'm gonna miss her sixth lease. There's only 5 of us here. Exactly.
She does slip Cyphrix a message as she leaves.
She slipped Cyphrix a message?
Yeah.
And like a
She gave-
note?
Like, no, it just like shoots him a message like for her gamer tag.
Oh, okay. She'll get she'll get an accept from that account, but then
Yeah.
she'll also get reply spammed by about 50 other random, possibly kind of offensively named accounts.
As expected.
Pussy Slayer 69.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. 420 afterwards, though. Just to keep it classy.
Oh, she just wanted to game with Cyphrix. But you know what? That makes perfect sense.
I mean, if she wants the game with Cypher, she has to have his accounts.
All his accounts.
It's kind of necessary.
Eventually she'll accept all of them, but not right now. But yeah, you guys take her to a not shady warehouse. And
It's very sunny.
well, Let's be real.
Skylight warehouse.
It's it's a not shady warehouse. But anyway, you are met by some people wearing hoods, of course, and cloaks. And they bow and greet you and go, "Welcome. I see you have brought the child, as instructed."
Yeah, did you bring the credits as instructed?
Yes, we did.
But it will
Okay.
suffice.
Now, one question before we do this little exchange here.
Mhm.
What is the fate of this young girl? Like, I want to make sure that we're transferring her off to good hands. She's not going to be some like weird sacrifice,
They look, they go, "What? We wouldn't sacrifice her."
Okay, so she's going to be like safe a lot. So I'm going to boil this down Barney style. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
in like a couple of months, I come back and I want to pay Lilith a little visit, just do a little how do you do catch up kind of thing. Is she going to be alive and well, or is she going to be in different zip codes and pieces and trash bags?
Tickle said to keep her safe.
Okay, so safe, alive, well, she'll have freedoms, like she'll be able to go do things, not like locked up like a princess in a tower.
Well, we haven't exactly established all the protocols yet, but we'll figure something out.
Okay. Lilith, are you okay with this exchange?
She shrugs.
Okay. You mind if I come check up on you in a little bit? Few months, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
They're like, as long as you run it by Tickle. I
No,
mean,
I'm
sure.
asking Lilith if she's okay with it.
She's not. She's like, that's fine.
Okay, I'll run it by Tickle. I'm just making sure.
He's like, look, Master Tickle has said take very good care of her.
Okay, perfect.
And that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep her
Look,
safe.
I might be a little crazy, but I'm a good crazy until I'm not. So just making sure.
Excellent, excellent indeed. It's like,
Oh, he is being Lucian. He is being dead serious.
So yeah, he goes. They go. Well, I suppose they walk forward to hand you the credits and pick up Lilith.
Figuratively speaking, I hope.
Yes.
Can Cyberx run up and just snatch it out of his hand?
No.
They hand the captain the credit ship. If you wish to scan it before we leave, we understand.
I'll do so.
All the money seems to be there.
Anything wrong with it?
No?
Obviously, like, anything obviously noticeable, like it's
Well, I mean, you could run a computer check on it if you wanted to.
Mr. Heisner?
Did he go with you?
Yes,
Yeah, he said
then,
he
yeah.
did.
Then just have him run a computer scan on it real
he,
quick.
he did.
Yeah, perfectly fine. Transferring whenever you want it to.
Cool. Mm. I guess we could go ahead and do it now. If it's something we can do out here.
Yeah, sure.
Can Lucian just pull out his pocket watch, click it twice? That's how he uses his computer. Can he?
Yeah. And then they take Lilith and go, well, we're gonna escort her to a safe place now, away from the others, obviously, that wanted to do her harm.
What did he say? To keep Lilith what?
safe from the others.
Safe from the others that wanted to do her harm.
Okay.
Master Tickle is currently taking care of the problem of those people. But even he couldn't support child sacrifice. He's not that crazy.
It's getting worse.
It's a very bad judge of character, it seems. Oh my god, that bonus!
Lucia doesn't really have to judge character,
He
generally.
can't see people!
One, he can't see. Two, his personal assistant robot cat is Cypherx. I'm pretty sure that he's a terrible judge of character all around.
He actually should be the best judge of character, but
You know what? I'm going to throw my 17 at that. So
They
that'll
seem
make
to
that
be on the level.
okay.
These are people handpicked by Tickle himself to take care of this child.
Handpicked Tickle.
Okay, well, the credits are deposited and distributed accordingly.
Mm-hmm. And they seem to
Are
be.
we just the
What?
gullible bunch? Like,
What?
Yeah,
Can't trust Tickle?
am I mistakenly the most astute right now? Because that's not a good thing.
I mean, I could do a sense motive too if we want.
I'm not there, so.
I just been in general. Okay, somebody does have it.
They seem to be on the level.
Mm-hmm.
And if you trusted Tickle, these are the people he hired.
Which is why I'm doing this.
It's probably a wise decision overall.
I was gonna say, as a wise man once said, don't trust Tickle.
It was probably Tickle that said that.
Tickle's very trustworthy.
Look, he only caused a bit of mayhem.
And almost got himself killed how many times?
Well, I mean, that's his life, not other people's lives.
I mean,
There's a-
running into a fight is also endangering team members.
Yes, because we have to come in and save your sorry ass.
In his defense, he didn't know you guys like that yet. He had more.
That was really early
pressing.
in the campaign.
Yeah.
Rude.
If it had been like later, he wouldn't have left you. But at the start of the campaign, he's loyal to his guy.
Tickle did like aggro a bunch of people for all of you. A lot. Going through the campaign.
If only I could have aggroed harder.
You might have been dead then. Because you did aggro a couple times, or a little close to the sun 2 times at least.
Yeah, but I never got to use my after death state.
Kind of literally, actually.
Yeah, but like that's how he starts his ganja powers.
I don't want to hear about gotcha powers. I'm looking at you, Fairy.
What?
Mr. Dolphin, are you a Rastafarian?
No, but someone is a bullshit font of luck when it comes to gotcha, and his name is Fairy.
I'm gonna give you the credits right now.
Mm-hmm.
Money.
It's all about money.
Before this tangent goes for another 30 minutes.
Hey, must be the money.
I'm gonna give you this much because we have one more level we have one more thing to go before we level.
I thought you said we were gonna level up this session.
Yeah, I asked last week,
You-
and you
you-
said
you
level
did.
up would be this week.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, and
Okay,
you
we're
said
not done, but I'm just gonna put this in now. We're leveling up to 9, and we're gonna give you that much credits.
This is including the 10,000, correct?
This is including what you are getting paid.
so it's 12,000 or 10,000 and an additional 12,000.
That's what I just
No.
asked. It's 12,000 total.
No,
Okay.
it's including. But anyway, yeah, you're in New Vegas. Time to restock. And what do you want to do in New Vegas? We have time for you guys to do random things.
Time to do random things. Is
And
there
what-
a
Yeah, go.
like super retro like video game emporium / like antique electronics? Because I'm looking
Yeah.
for two things.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find one.
Okay. One of them may be a direct reference to Cowboy Bebop. Just saying.
Not a bad reference. Does
Except this
anyone
shop
else-
owner better not kick the Betamax if I find one.
What does everyone else want to do? Now's a good time to do random things that if you want to like explore or like gather information or whatever.
Well, check gossip at a random tavern.
Yeah, I mean that's always good to do.
Do I need to roll for anything?
Just roll me a quick perception check, and I'll see how much you catch up on. Oh, very perceptive. Well, that makes actual sense with your character, to be honest with you.
For what I just bought, I'm taking 2,500 credits away.
Sure. All right. So, what you're catching up on, there are vague rumors that the diaspora is kind of heating up right now.
As in like temperature or
action and things are happening. And since you're pretty far away from it, if news is starting to kind of drift this way, it must be getting interesting. More interesting than normal pirate infighting, I would say. Also, mercenaries have started appearing more often around here.
I'm gonna trawl around the spaceship part kind of shop area.
Okay.
But wait, should I roll perception to see if I hear any or overhear anything there?
Sure, if you want to. Okay.
I should probably roll a perception to see if the antique electronics guy has any customers that say anything.
Major part shipments have been more frequent out to this area.
I'm replacing that with the 13, so make that a 22.
Okay.
Just so you know, Declan,
You should have to do that
for Paradox,
beforehand.
you can't replace a roll. You have to declare before you roll.
Oh,
The only thing is the Glimpse Eternity ability I have.
okay.
I can spend a Paradox
yeah.
after to give a bonus.
Okay, so then never mind. I'm just
Yeah.
I am so neck deep in the Super Nintendo and CRT that I just bought that I don't hear shit.
Feywe.
Comb the
I think-
desert. We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit.
God damn it. Oh, that scene. Fucking love that movie. Yeah, more major part shipments have been coming out here than usual. And let's see. Um, yeah, that's all you're gonna get from there. Okay, anyone else want to do anything else while we're in New Vegas, getting your ship upgraded and repaired?
We wish to procure knives.
Very easily.
Fancy knives.
I mean, I'm sure you could find them.
Oh, I guess low key. This is New Vegas, so I'm assuming there's a casino.
Many of them.
Cypherx would like to try and sneak around and shut off the power to one of the casinos and just cause
Probably not
chaos on
gonna
the casino
happen.
floor.
That would be a little
Right,
difficult. Probably much more than Cycles could handle by themselves.
Curse this drone form.
I'm just saying, casinos are very secure.
Fair enough.
This isn't like an Ocean's 11 type thing.
Ocean's 1.1.
Ocean's 4 3/4.
All right, I like the reboot Ocean's 11. Ocean's 12 is not that bad. After that, it kind of gets a little too much, I think. And then they did the one with all the women, which is kind of like not as good as the other ones. That was Ocean's 8, I think.
Yeah, the only one I really remember is the one with the Asian guy in the box.
I believe it's the first one. Yeah, that's the first one. That's the Ocean's 11. The original one too is actually really good. I need to track down a copy. Look at that again.
I think we have one.
Sure, I'll figure it out. All right. Does Karina wish to do anything in the city?
Really?
Okay. Like I said, now's the time if you want to advance anything to go look around and do that. So.
Oh, I guess also I'm gonna get some food.
Oh yeah,
Get some
that's part of
some,
restocking and stuff. That's
yeah.
general parse and quarter.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm making really fancy BLTs, if that's a thing. I'm sure it is.
I'm sure you can.
Only made with the finest space bacon.
Gourmet space bacon.
You know, this is weird, and I only heard this through rumors. But once there was some really fine space bacon that was used to craft what was called the ultimate sandwich.
Oh boy,
You're
he's
not
on this
bringing that
again.
back.
The ultimate sandwich is a myth.
Yeah, there was this whole movie thing about it. It bombed in box offices. It's not real.
Hey, I choose to believe. I'm like Mulder, okay?
I actually may have created the ultimate sandwich by accident.
I can just imagine it's like the ultimate sandwich is a myth. Ding boom. Well, I suppose it was a myth. Or we suppose it was a myth.
Yes, yeah, it's harder than it looks, isn't it, Bailey?
Only two people here are gonna get this, but yeah.
Oh no.
Somewhere out.
Yeah, somewhere on a distant
through
planet.
space.
Oslo just sneezed somewhere.
Yeah.
He's sniffing the air right now like Wolverine.
And we hear a faint, pained clucking noise.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. So there we go.
I imagine I just come back to my room and then, like, I'm just messing with, like, building something. Just notice Dudley playing the game. It's like, alright, so how often does this rabbi thing get whacked?
Oh, see, that's actually there's an RNG factor to it, but rabbits getting whacked, yeah, that's one of like the key elements to this game.
Uh-huh.
I can also whack buzzbees.
Right.
And mushbooms. And regular flowers for some reason. Don't ask about the flower. They poison you if you touch them. That's all I know.
That sounds like some fauna in somewhere in space.
Or flora if we're going to use the appropriate word, but yes.
These games are super basic.
I mean, if it's moving
into the one Cyprix is playing.
It's Florana? Oh god,
no.
what do these game designers create?
But okay.
Cyberx
right.
is playing whatever the most toxic game in this time period is, so probably League of Legends 12.
I was gonna say,
Not
is
my
it League
fault.
of Legends or
Space-
just Fortnite still?
Space League of Legends.
League of Duty.
Oh god, that would be horrible.
I love the idea that League of Legends
Okay.
would have multiple sequels, but on the other hand, it's still just regular Fortnite still running. Just they haven't even made a sequel. It's just Fortnite.
Just keep upgrading Fortnite over the time. Yeah. But League of Legends definitely the most toxic game out there. Has to be. I put it over Call of Duty at this point.
I can't remember. I think I read something. Somebody did a survey. I can't remember what it came out as. I think League is definitely up there though.
It has to be.
Oh wait, are we talking about like most toxic fan base?
Most toxic
Yes,
game.
toxic
League.
player
Oh
base.
yeah. League, hands down League.
Oh my goodness, I don't even play that game.
Okay, not to go full tangent, like 2-second tangent. I went in because my friend was like, "Oh, you'd really like this game. I think you would take to MOBAs." And I was like, I looked up the concept, and I went in, said, like, hey guys, first time player here. This character looks cool, and I was playing Twisted Fate. So this was years and years and years ago. The first thing I got was first time player playing Twisted Fate, STFU, why did you pick him? Second thing I got was shut up and go top lane. Those were the first two comments that were given to me. Was, why did a first time player pick Twisted Fate? And I'm like, because I'm literally a first time player. I didn't know he was an advanced person. And shut up and go top lane. Those were the first two comments that I got.
I got shit.
You're lucky you got that.
It was like the first match that I was actually trying out Ashe after playing Akali mostly. I was not very good at aiming Ashe's ultimate, and somebody gave me shit for it. And it's like, okay, dude, we're playing bots. Like, calm down.
We're playing bots. I know Smite could get a little toxic, but not as toxic as League.
Yeah, I played Smite a little bit.
Nothing's as
Unfortunately,
toxic as
I think
League.
Smite 2 is dead in the water, by the way.
Yep.
Not according to Game Tree. Apparently, League is the second most toxic game.
What is the most toxic game?
The number one most toxic game, according to Game Tree, is CS2.
Oh,
I can see it.
I disagree. I've played CS2, and yeah, they're a little toxic, but they're not. I don't think they're nearly as bad as League players.
League players are the worst.
CS2 players, they'll shit talk you and be like, "Oh, get shit on kid" and stuff like that. But I have literally seen people wish cancer upon others, like the worst, most vile things. I hope your family dies in a car wreck. That kind of stuff from League players.
But,
Hope your family dies in an automobile accident.
The last I heard about Smite 2 was some of the major designers are just gone. Just yeeted from the company.
Where would you rank Rainbow Six in toxicity?
It's not that bad. It's not even top 10 probably.
It could be better, but it could be worse too. The worst part about Rainbow Six is it does have that League shit. Is oh, you put a fucking reinforced wall there, you idiot, and but the worst that'll happen is somebody shoots you, and then usually
they get kicked eventually.
Yeah.
The most toxic thing you can do is run into someone's bullets, so they get kicked in 2 rounds.
That's incredible.
So it's more sweaty tryhards than toxic.
Oh, it's super sweaty.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god, it's the sweatiest shit I think I've ever.
I kind of had to stop playing because of that. It got into casual.
It's just do you want to get shot from a hole 15 yards away through another hole?
Yeah.
Through the floor?
Some ridiculous angles. Although they've reduced the window peeking for most of it.
That's actually some of the least cheap shit.
I know, right?
Yeah. Think about it.
Oh my goodness. The game was fun for a while. I played with Dacky and them for a bunch. But yeah, it was good. But so we're gonna be tangenting off right now, so we're just gonna end here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna feel it. I'm not gonna be able to wriggle us back in.
No,
I mean, we're done. Pretty done anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was giving you an opportunity to see if you wanted to explore some things, but if you guys are good, we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're boring. I think this is just a boring crew.
It's fine. We're moving towards the